Hello and welcome back to Teacher Kenny's English for Everyone, and that means you. Hope you're doing okay. If you're new to the channel, hit that dang subscribe button. Need your help. We're going to start working with word forms, and we're going to be doing this a lot because it's an area that I don't think is discussed enough, and it's an area where most of you have problems. Okay? And every word, you have some words that are nouns and adjectives or whatever, but today we're going to work with the word taste. And oddly enough, taste, you have a verb form, an adjective form, and a noun form. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some sentences, and I'm going to tell you a little bit how we use taste in English, okay? So let's break down and get these word forms, and you get them right. Put this stuff in your vocabulary and use it. First of all, in the verb form, guys, just the word taste, itself, you could say something like, I like to taste good food. You can do that. Then you have stuff like, here's one right here, tasted. She tasted the syrup before pouring it on her pancakes. So she tasted the syrup before she poured it on her pancakes. Pancakes sound pretty good right now. Tasting. They were tasting the wine to determine its vintage. Now, vintage means the age. So they're tasting the wine. Maybe not a bad thing. You got to be careful. But they were tasting the wine to determine the vintage. The older a wine gets, the better it's supposed to get. I don't know. I'm not a wine expert. Again, tasted. He tasted the soup and thought it needed more salt. He tasted the soup. So again, maybe he tasted the soup. Alright, and the next one here, guys, the chef had unique, let me say it again, the chef had a unique taste, a unique sense of taste. You got that? There's several ways to say this. The chef had a unique sense of taste, or the chef's sense of taste was unique. See, again, man, little bitty things in the way we word is what makes a word grammatically correct. And then you need to just listen to how we say these forms of words. So again, I gave you an alternative there to think about. The chef's, it was his sense of taste. All right, now as an adjective, our first sentence here is tasteful. The decorator had a tasteful sense of color on the wall. Remember, a decorator, somebody that decorates your house. Or you could say the decorator chose tasteful colors for the walls. So tasteful. Or you might say, oh man, that girl has a tasteful sense of dress. In other words, what she chooses to wear is very tasteful. See, there's a lot to that. Tastefully. The restaurant was tastefully decorated with modern furniture. The restaurant was tastefully decorated with modern furniture. Pretty good, huh? See, you're going to get some vocabulary out of this. Tasteless. All right, now there's a couple ways we'll use this. All right, the first one here, the food was so tasteless that she didn't even want to finish her plate. All right, finish her plate means she just didn't want to eat it because the food was tasteless. All right. And you might say something like, oh, man, that guy has a tasteless sense of humor. That means he's not very tactful. Maybe he's really naughty. So that guy has a tasteless sense of humor. Again, it's just how we put the sentence together. Number 4, tastelessly. And this goes back to what I was just saying. He dressed tastelessly for the occasion. If he dressed tastelessly, that means he has no sense of what he's wearing. That means it's maybe very inappropriate for where they're going, or where, whatever the occasion is. All right. Now, the word taster, if you are a taster of something, now we go back into the noun form, okay? All right, now this first one, just taster. The chef's assistant was the official taster of all meals. The chef's assistant was the official taster of all meals. Got it? Now, tasters, plural. A panel of tasters was selected to judge the baking contest. Got that? A panel of tasters. A panel means, several people were selected as tasters for the baking contest. Number 3 here, tasting. She was the one responsible for tasting all the wines. She was the one responsible for tasting all the wines. And our last one here is tastings. The chef offered free tastings of his latest dishes. Now that would be a good deal, guys. Free tastings. You can go up and try some of the chef's new dishes. So the chef offered free tastings of his latest dishes. Pretty cool. That would be good. All right. So now we've covered taste. And just take a look at the captions. Put your sentences together. Make your own good sentences and have fun. But be very tasteful about it. Okay? We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.